Welcome back and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we've got ourselves yet one more Chaos Incarnate Beyblade Chicanery video, and today we are going to be doing a little indulging on a new bay that just came in recently. Pegasus Blast on Turbo. Now, what was I going to say? Fuck. The topic for today's video is I'm going to be having this beautiful and soon-to-be heavily scarred bay is going up against the Drawn line and the Drake/Dragoon line. I would get Cobalt Drake, but I can't find it currently other than that really expensive Infinity Stadium set, though it does look really good in red, so I probably will be looking for it sooner or later. Now, how do I want to run this? Each battle is going to be first to 4 points. Or, yeah, first to 4. Standard rules. Y'all know the drill. There you go. And we're just going to run these lines in order, starting with Drawn Sword. Yeah, get off me. Round 1. Okay, so 3-0 for Drawn Sword. Kind of anticlimactic. Next round. Again? Huh. Okay. For an insanely heavy bay, this thing is getting knocked out really fast. Alright, so Drawn Sword wins 6-0. Next is going to be Drawn Dagger. On it? Huh. That was weird. Okay, Drawn Dagger, 2-0. Let's try this. Okay, so we not counting that. Still 2-0 for Drawn Dagger. Okay, let's try again. Alright, finally we fight the last one in 5 seconds. Oh, that was big! Alright, and Drawn Dagger, 4-0. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at the scars. Alright, not anything too big, but we'll get there. Yeah. Alright, I got it. Drawn Buster. Wow. Okay. 3-0 for Drawn Buster. Bay is really kind of underperforming right now. I mean, I know it's a CX Bay, but damn, bro, at least try to fight something. Oh, okay, that's better. Alright, 3-1 for Pegasus Blast. Alright, I think we're finally getting back on track. Next turn. Never mind, I got my hopes up. Alright, 6-1 for Drawn Buster. And last on the drawn line is going to be Drawn Brave. Alright, let's try you first this time. Holy shit! Okay. Knockout finish for Brave. I'm going to go find the parts. Alright, 1 second. Alright, I found it. Turbo wound up flying under my bed. Yeah, come on. Thank you. Back to what we were doing. Give us an actual fight. Thank you. Alright, 2-2. Alright, this one actually looks like it could swing either way. Big hits. Drawn Brave is aggressive, baby. 3-2 for Pegasus Blast. Okay, I'm liking this. Next round. Blast, 4-2. Our first actual win. Let's check the scars. Alright, we're getting somewhere. That's 3 losses and 1 win currently. And now, on to Cobalt Dragoon. Where's my left swing launcher? Got it. That was quick. Alright, and 2-0 for Pegasus Blast. And go. And Dragoon self-destruct. It is now 4-0 for Pegasus. Where did the launcher go? Found it. And now onto the heavyweight clash with Impact Drake. Oh, it hits, baby. Oh, baby. This one could be down to endurance. And Impact Drake 1-0. And next round. Wow. Okay. 3-0 for Impact Drake. Big ol' heat. Reverse railroad. Wow. Okay, big hits. And 3-1 for Pegasus Blast. Get some big hits. Woo. Real big hits. 3-2 for Pegasus Blast. Next round. Here we go. Whoa. Alright, and 5-2 for Impact Drake. Alright. Alright. So that makes for 2 wins and 4 losses. Let's switch to the Hasbro Stadium. And Hasbro time. Load you up real quick. So, yep, same order as the last run with Drawn Sword first. I've never actually tried Pegasus Blast in the stadium. Let's see. And 2-0 for Drawn Sword. Next round. Next round. Yikes. Alright, and 4-0 for Drawn Sword. Next is going to be Drawn Dagger. Let's do you first. Okay, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I don't remember if there was contact, so I'm just not gonna count it because it was a self-destruct. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Huh. Was not expecting to see that today, but let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. And 2-0 for Drawn Dagger. Okay. Next round. There we go. What the hell? Damn. Dagger getting bullied right now. And okay, 3-0 for Drawn Dagger. There we go. Took a few tries to land it, but Drawn Dagger wins yet again. 5-1, I believe. Wait, no. 5-0. Ugh. Can't duck there. Drawn Busters next. Okay, this one looks like it could be good. Alright, who we got? And Pegasus Blast, 1-0. Nice, very nice. Okay. And 2-1 for Drawn Buster. Next round. And 4-1 for Pegasus, or for Drawn Buster. Let's look at the scores. All right, progress. And last on the drawn line is Brave. Oh, big hits. Alright, this one monkey endurance. And Pegasus Blast narrowly with a survivor finish. Okay. Yeah, come on, get on the launcher. Thank you. Okay. Drawn Brave, 2-1. Next round. Big hits. And 3-1 for Drawn Brave. Okay. Next round. Another endurance battle. And 4-1 for Drawn Brave. Alright, next up is Cobalt Dragoon. Roll 6. Come on. Big hits. Oh. They almost wound up intersecting. Alright, 2-0 for Pegasus Blast. Next round. Tried, and it failed. Alright, and Pegasus Blast 4-0 against Cobalt Dragoon. Alright. Last round is going to be Impact Drake. Alright. 2-0 for Impact. Alright, next round. Big hits, come on. Oh, that was pretty big. Not bad. And Pegasus Blast, 2-1. Next round. Oh. And 4-1 for Impact Drake. Well, damn. Only one win in the second attempt. Yikes. Let's look at the damage. Alright, progress. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. This one was a bit of a spur-of-the-moment thing, and have yourselves a wonderful day. See y'all next time.